Hi guys, it's Natalia and welcome back to Glossy Confidential. I'm here today with a really exciting video for you. I'm here to be showing you the new Duochrome collection from Makeup Geek. This was released just the week before last, I think. I ordered it literally the minute it was alive on the internet to buy. I actually think I burnt my children's dinner while I was trying to purchase these because I was so excited and was dying to get my hands on these. If you have been following Marlena on Snapchat, you would have seen sneak previews of these for quite a while now, and ever since seeing her previews, I've just really wanted to get my hands on these Duochrome eyeshadows and pigments. So I got the entire set. So the set comes with 12 eyeshadows, which I have put into the Z palette, and you've also got 8 jars of pigment. So the entire set itself costs $150, and that just had everything included. So I figured I may as well just do that. I'm going to buy them all anyway. You can of course buy them individually. I think the eyeshadow pans are maybe $6. I'll have to double check, and the pigments are about the $8 mark. I'll have links and everything down below to the products there if you did want to go and pick some up yourself. But I just wanted to get all of them, and I wanted to jump on here and show you them all, swatch them, and sort of just give you my thoughts on it. Now yesterday I actually spent a long time doing a first impressions video, and right at the end of that, it was like it was past midnight when I finished it, and right at the end of that I realized I hadn't actually pressed record, and I literally died when I realized that. So this one isn't my first impressions because I've already done my first impressions and that didn't work. There are some here that I can't remember which one, so I'm probably still going to be so surprised, but there's a couple here that literally took my breath away. I'm going to say it now, spoiler alert, these are amazing. There are some eyeshadows here, as I said, that literally took my breath away. I put it on my hand, I swatched it, I'm just like, oh my god, that is just amazing, and I think they've done such an amazing job with these eyeshadows. So let's get into it. Let's not drag this on too long. I am actually wearing 2 of them on my eyelids today. I think I'm wearing, oh god, I knew I should have remembered. I don't even know. I don't know. I think it's got this one on my lid here, and then perhaps this one just on the outer half, a black eyeshadow just on the corner, and that's actually caused this sort of dark green to show in that back corner. That's the joys of Duochrome, is that you add dark bases or coloured bases and it can change the eyeshadow completely. So I am actually going to be doing a full blog post, swatches and up close photos of these eyeshadows, and I'm going to hopefully have that one up by the end of the week. I'm not going to have it up the same time this video goes up because I really want to get this video up as soon as possible so I can just give you my thoughts and just opinions on the eyeshadows if you are wanting to pick them up and be curious about them. But in that blog post I will be doing a swatch just on my skin and also over a black base, so you can really see the different shades that those eyeshadows do pick up. That's the joys of Duochromes, as I mentioned, black base, and it can just change the entire eyeshadow. So here I am today, I'm going to be doing these ones. So let's start with the pans first. So the 12 eyeshadows, basically looking at it in the pan, they don't look like much, and you sit there and think, eh. And this is where it's the magic in the eyeshadow, and it's not until you actually swatch it that Marlena did mention this in her Snapchat as well, that when you look at them in the pan and in the little pots, it just doesn't look like anything much. But seriously, when you actually swatch these and put these on the skin, it's just magic. It's like, let's get into it. The first 12 shadows here, I'm going to do the pans first. Yes, I have pressed record. Bonus. The packaging for the Duochromes come with this holographic design there as well, which I think is really cool and really funky, and I really actually just want to keep this packaging because it just looks so beautiful. So okay, I'm just going to see if I can zoom you in a bit just to see if we can get you up close to see the colours. I'm trying to get these colours to show off. Like, it's one of those things that's really hard to get the Duochrome coming across in a picture or in a video, so I'm going to try my best. So let's get this started. So the first shade you've got here is Voltage, and in the pan, Voltage looks like it is pretty much just a white gold. So when you swatch it, you can see the gold, definite, like the yellow gold, but it has also got that white tinge to it. On my finger I can also see a tiny little bit of orange showing up, but it's a really beautiful inner corner highlight. I'm also going to have listed down here what they describe the colours are, because, you know, my guess is I'm completely wrong, and we'll see what happens. The second shade we've got here is Phantom. Now Phantom in the pan looks like a really pale pink with a purple shift to it. So you can see there that it is almost like an iridescent purple. It has also got a hint of a pink to it if you get it in the right angle, but then it's got a really iridescent purpley blue violet in it, and it is just beautiful. On my finger it's definitely showing up like an intense sort of hot pink bluey violet shift, which is really, really beautiful. So that the next one we've got here is I'm Peachless. Now I'm Peachless is probably my least favorite out of all of them. It's beautiful. I think this is more of a daytime appropriate one. It just hasn't got such a crazy shift to it. I am someone who likes crazy shifts. I like my duochromes to be completely out there, and I really like experimenting with makeup. This one to me is a daytime appropriate duochrome. So it's got like the orange to it there. It's also got like a hint of a pink. Orange to gold, I would say, that one. I wouldn't say there's too much of like a major difference. There's some of them later on that's just, there are so many different complex colours into it. This one is definitely a daytime one, I would say. It's just more of like a peach to gold. This one here is Mai Tai. Now Mai Tai is absolutely gorgeous. If you're wanting an orangey goldy sort of one, I would honestly go with Mai Tai over I'm Peachless if you were choosing them individually. So let me just swatch this one next to... So you can see that it's got like a pink shift, but then it also has like the orange gold. So that one there on the end is Mai Tai. And also on my finger I'm also picking up a hint of a purple, like a violet there as well. I mean, it's really, really hard to get the true colours of these off on camera, but you know, I'm trying my best to move it around to pick up the different colours. See right there you can see the bright pink, but then at the top it's got like that orange shift to it. It's such a beautiful, beautiful colour. As I said, if you are wanting to choose one of those two, I would probably go with Mai Tai over I'm Peachless, unless you're sort of getting into makeup and really intense duochromes kinds of scares you, but really, really gorgeous them. So they are the first 4 shades. This shade here is Karma. Now Karma is one of those shades that you just look at it and it's just like, doesn't really do anything for me. This one is, oh my god, I'm pretty sure Urban Decay might have one very similar. It has like a green, but it's also got like an orangey sort of shift to it. An orange gold, but I can also see like a green reflect there. So that one is Karma. I don't know if this one's coming off as well as it should on the camera. Like in person it is just stunning. I think that might be one that I have. No, that's not what I've got on my lids today. No. When I get to that, I'll let you know. The next shade here is Rockstar. Now, Rockstar is one of those obviously been released with the permanent collection. So I've got a spare of Rockstar, basically, but it is definitely a duochrome. It is like a intense silver, like a really like white silver, but it's got a hint of pink and purple to it. It's actually very, very nice, very, very subtle, and this one is incredibly daytime appropriate, I find. It hasn't got too much of a shift. It just seems to have just the right amount of shift change to it. I would just wear that all over the lid and just add a few like different browns or even purples into the crease there, and it would actually look really, really beautiful for an everyday office kind of wear. An office look. That's the word I'm thinking of. It's very understated, I feel. It's not like crazy out there like the other ones, but it is still a really, really beautiful colour. This one here is Blacklight. Now this one, just the name of it, I was expecting like a black base. But I wasn't expecting like this intense purple. It sort of reminds me a little bit like Beautiful Iris from MAC, but like 500 times better. So this one is like a really, really light, bright lavender, but it's also got like a blue shift to it, and also almost like a hot pink. It is absolutely beautiful. Like if you put this over a black base, I think that blue would come out really, really bright. But you've also got that like nice purpley lavender touch to it. So if you just want to put that on the inner corner or something, that would like make a beautiful, beautiful highlight shade. The next shade I've got here is Havoc. Now Havoc again is one of those ones in the pan, you just look at it and just like, it's a bit crazy. This one is magical. This one is such a beautiful colour. If you are someone who likes really, really warm smoky eyes, if you're going into autumn and want that really, really warm brown, reddy brown smoky eye, I would chuck Havoc on there, because Havoc has got that, it's almost like blue brown, but instead of blue brown it's like green brown. So it's got, so there's a warm brown, and then you've got like that tealy sort of green, and you've also got a hint of a gold in there in some lights. It's just one of those colours that would look amazing with a warm brown smoky eye, especially for fall. If you are coming into fall or autumn, get that colour because it's going to look amazing. So that is those 4 shades there. You can see that it's just, the shades are just gorgeous. There's so many different colours happening. You wait till you get to the pigments. My god, it's going to blow your mind. So this shade we've got here is called Secret Garden. Now Secret Garden is like a really, really deep blackened forest green. This one is one, again, if you are liking really, really dark smoky eyes, chuck this one on and I think that would just be amazing. It is a very, very nice, gorgeous, rich green. It is a very, very black green. In some lights, I'm also seeing a hint of a purple in there. I could be wrong. I still can't pick it myself if I am right, but that's what I'm picking up on it. So that one is Secret Garden, and I think it would look absolutely beautiful. Black smoky eye, just pop that on the lid, center of the lid, and it would just look phenomenal. Ooh, yes. I might do that tomorrow. I'm really, yeah. See, now this is what I mean. See how that's pink there? I just wiped that, the swatch finger on there, and it's come off with pink. So there's obviously some hidden pink and red in there somewhere. So this is what I'm talking about. It's just, it's crazy. The next colour I've got here, this is one I've definitely got on my eyelids. It's one right in the inner corner there. This one here is Ritzy, and this is one of those gorgeous magical colours again. It's almost antique gold to it, but it's also got a really, really hint of a red. I'm trying to pick it up. I don't know if it's really going to pick up. This is so frustrating. But it's, yeah, it's definitely, I don't know if you can maybe see it here. It's definitely got that bright red, like you can almost see it just here around the colour there on my finger. It's got like a bright reddy orange shifting into that greeny gold. It's so beautiful, that colour. I think in the outer corner I may have Havoc or this one, which is Typhoon. No, it's Typhoon. That's what I've got just on the outer half, and then as I put the black over it, it's brought out the rich green from this colour. So this one is Typhoon. So Typhoon is it's a greeny gold. Now, can I just point out that can you see how pigmented that is? That was one swipe. Literally one swipe and you get that kind of pigmentation on this eyeshadow. It is, so that one there is Typhoon. It is almost, it's just a bright, it's a green aqua teal, it's like a teal to gold. Pigmentation wise, that one is going to be the best one out of all of them. And then I wipe it off and you can see the blue, so it's got like a really rich royal blue base with a greeny gold flash to it. I can't even describe these. This is why I'm going to have all the colours that they describe listed below, because I can't pick it. This last one here is Steampunk, and this is another really gorgeous, beautiful colour. If you are someone who is a dark, dramatic, smoky eye person, you might really, really love this one. This is like a blackened, reddy bronze. Basically, that's what I would describe that as. Again, same pigmentation as this one here, Typhoon. It's just so incredibly rich and creamy and pigmented. So that's it. There's almost got like a hint of a burgundy, sort of a reddy, bronzy, blacky sort of colour. Absolutely gorgeous. So they are the last of the 12 Duochrome eyeshadow pans. So let's move on to one of my favourite obsessions in life, and that is pigments. There is one of them that is a repeat, as I mentioned before. It is called Insomnia. Insomnia is one that I have had previously. The previous container looked like this, so they have completely changed. They've got more of a metallic lid. The logo has changed. It's gone, hey, look at that, it's up the right way. You do get the same amount of product in there, even though it is a lot taller, but the same. I don't know how that works, but it says here 1.4 grams, 1.4 grams. But it says here 3 grams. Ooh, no. 3 grams. Okay, so they've obviously just used an old Insomnia label on this one, because all these other ones say 3 grams, so you don't get the same. You get 3 grams of product as opposed to the old 1.4 grams, and for the same price. Win-win, I say. I'm just going to use this old one just because it's easy to get access to. If you know Max Blue Brown, you probably would have seen this before. This has been used so many times. I love this one. This is like one of my go-to favourite eyeshadow pigments of all time. Like, you can actually see in the lid how many, because I sort of use the Fix Plus in the lid, so you can see in the lid how sort of mashed up and junky that is. I use it so much. But that's it there. It is blue brown pigment. I probably have done swatches of this. That's actually not a very good swatch. It is very, very nice duochrome, but it's just, I love it, but this isn't the magic one. I'm just so excited to get to the magic ones. Can you tell? First of all, let's start off with Kaleidoscope. Now, the one thing I have noticed about this, and it is a fault in the packaging, the way that they've been doing the lids up. Whether someone in the factory is doing a lid up or it's a machine, I don't know. But I think they're doing it up too tightly, and it is unfortunately caused like what I want to call a stress fracture all around the lid here, like all around the lid there, like all around here is all cracked. And it's also got a crack right down the side here. So I think it's just they must have changed the packaging, or the lid's been just put on too tight and that's caused that. So I don't know if it's just mine. There are a few of mine that has happened to, so if you are picking it up, do keep that in mind. I will let them know. I don't particularly care, to be perfectly honest. Just got to be more careful of it, but it's just like a little fault in their packaging there, I think, or somewhere something's gone wrong. In the jar, I'm seeing silver with a pink shift. I'm seeing silver, white, pink, then you've got a blue, teal. Like, can you see all those colours that are coming from that one shadow? It actually looks like a hologram. The name couldn't be any better. There's so many different colours in here. This is the most complex. These pigments, you're getting into complex colours, and that's just the start. There's more, let me tell you. This one here is Chameleon. Again, in the pan, it looks like just like a bluey aqua colour with a flash of gold. When you swatch it, it's definitely gold, but then you've got that hint of a blue to it, but then it just flashes into this really bright green. It's just, this is, to me, a mermaid colour. Okay, so this one is Hologram, and Hologram is, in the tube there, it looks like a little bit of a watermelon-y gold sort of colour. So let's swatch this. When you hold this up, hello, it doesn't even look watermelon. It looks electric lime green. But then, you closer, orange, peachy sort of colour, green, yellow, look at that, there's a nice peach, hello, and then bam, green. So that is the first four of the duochrome pigments there. Absolutely gorgeous. Now let's get into the last four. I almost don't want this to end. I hope they bring out more of these. The next one I've got here is Wildfire. Now Wildfire in the tube looks like a nice pinky rose gold, pink gold. Like, this is another one of those I would say is a very, very wearable, daytime appropriate colour. It might not be for everyone, but for me this is a really, really nice daytime option. Just to put that on the lid, put some matte browns and some blacks in the crease there. I think you'd get a really, really nice look. I'll see if I can create a look with that one. I feel like it adds just the right amount of colour and the right amount of shift without being fluoro green on your eyes. So I really do like that one. So that one is Wildfire. Okay, I'm going to do Mood Ring. Mood Ring in the jar looks a little bit like, it looks like a silver with a pink shift to it. That's probably the best way to describe it. It's like a silver to almost cotton candy pink with a hint of a violet purple in there. So that one's Mood Ring. I think that one is absolutely gorgeous. The name suits that so well. Just beautiful. I don't know if it's really showing up on camera. I hope it is. I hope you can really see what these shadows are like. Okay, I'm going to go with the Sugar Rush. Sugar Rush in the pan just looks like white. Looks like white with a hint of a blue shift to it, I would say. But no, actually when you open it up, it looks more like a yellow gold. It looks more like a yellow white. It looks like a white, yellow, creamy gold. Seriously? It is white. This was the most magical one. You put that on your skin. See that electric blue? It goes blue, it goes teal, it goes purple, it goes white. Let's see if I can bring it closer. Like, I can't even to explain the complexity that's inside the shadow. There's purple. It's purple, it's blue, it's teal, it's purple, and it's also like a white gold. It's so stunning, but then it just looks so boring in the pan. It's just one of those ones that, you know, that's going to be inner corner highlight to hell. That's going to be like insane. Blows my mind, that one. Okay, the last one I've got here is Prism, and this one again looks very, very similar to Sugar Rush, except it's a little bit more. So this one looks like, yeah, I don't know. It's very similar. They don't look all that dissimilar in the little pot there. Just keep in mind, these are swatched, no primer, dry. I haven't even begun to wet them. Like, if you wet them, that's just going to change it completely as well. It's going to add the intensity, which I haven't done. So that one here is Prism. So it's like, it looks so similar to that in the pan, but this one has got like a bright hot pink base to it. It goes white to orange and to pink. That's kind of what I would describe that one. So there is the white and there's the orange right there. Look at that gorgeous orange, and then you twist it and you get pink, and it's just, that one just surprised me. It's almost like a watermelon pink, peachy orange, pinky watermelon. These are the final 4 duochromatic pigments from Makeup Geek. So that wraps up the entire Makeup Geek Duochrome collection that was released recently. What can I say? Just go and buy some. Go and pick up a few, because I don't think that the actual magic of the eyeshadows is going to come across on camera. I really don't think so. I've tried my best. I've tried to work out the best lighting, the best way to swatch them, and I'm going to try to get it in photos as well, as I said, towards the end of the week. But it's just one of those products that unless you actually got them, and unless you're feeling them and playing with them yourself, you're not going to understand the true magic that these are. They're amazing. So I really suggest going out and getting some. I cannot choose one that I prefer out of the pigments. I really can't. If you can, get them all. Otherwise, choose a few really nice ones. Out of the pans, some of the gorgeous ones are like Havoc, Karma's beautiful, this green one here, Mai Tai, as I said before, some really, really beautiful colours there. I'm going to have in the description bar a link to the Makeup Geek store. You can go and check out these or any other colours. I've got everything, as I said, and I do recommend all of their products that they have released. And follow Marlena on Snapchat. You're going to get like updates and little sneak peeks of all the new releases coming out, and she's got some very exciting things coming up that I'm really dying to get my hands on. That's it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed that. If you have any comments or questions, please leave it in the comment bar down below. If you have any more review requests, also leave that in the comment bar down below. I'm going to have a link also in my social media, Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, whatever else there is. Go and follow me, and when I have got that blog post uploaded, I will let you all know on those social media outlets. So I'm just going to end this now before it gets too long. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I hope you guys have a fantastic week, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.